Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dominique, and as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as you read by the title, today we'll be having a girl talk, girl chat. I love doing these on my channel, and yeah, we're gonna be talking about if he's into you or not, knowing the signs and doing what's necessary to not get feelings involved. So he's just not that into you, sis, and it's okay, but we're not gonna allow nobody to play in our face, okay? So with that being said, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when your girl upload more videos. And let's go ahead and get this video started. Okay, so we already know, a lot of us already be knowing. Some of us come closer. Some of y'all be trying to, some of us, I'm gonna say us because we in this woman community, be trying to ignore them signs. Don't be ignoring them signs, child, okay? You better than that, okay? Something that I had is knowing that a guy is, whether he's boyfriend material or if he's just not, if he's boyfriend / husband material. First off, we want a man that's husband material, okay? We don't, the boyfriends is cool and all, but you want a husband. But with that being said, before we get to that stage, you gotta know if it's even worth even pursuing, sis, okay? So with that being said, the first one I had on that I put down is if he's inconsistent. If a man is, one thing I feel that shows if a guy is, the first thing I had, if a guy shows that may show that he's not that into you, is if he's inconsistent. He's not that into you. If he is calling, if he's like inconsistent, means just all throughout, like the way I communicate is inconsistent. That means whether he's calling you, you hear from him randomly, like he calls you just out the blue, just to have conversation and want to speak to you. He calls at late times of the hours. You ain't heard from him all day, but as soon as 1, 2 o'clock hit, he's texting you or trying to call or FaceTime. Yeah, he's not into you. Yeah, or if it's just always small talk, there's nothing substantial coming from any of the conversations that y'all have, he's not that into you. Because the thing about it is, with the whole calling randomly and the late night talks, I just feel like men do that just to see if they have access to you. Yeah, see if they have access to you, see if they still able to have you for the back burner when they want to talk to you. So don't be that girl. We're not answering no calls past, really, we're not answering no calls past midnight, boo. Okay, if you ain't talked to me none of the time throughout the day, he shouldn't be coming calling you late night hours, because this ain't no booty call, baby. Period. A guy, he's not that into you if he's calling you at crazy times of the hour, of the night, early morning. If he's randomly calling you, because why you ain't thought about me? Why you not calling me? Why you not checking up on me to see how I'm doing on a consistent basis? He doesn't want to be bothered, and he only wants to be bothered when he wants to be bothered. So yeah, that yeah. And another thing with communication that I have for inconsistent is if he goes ghost for days or even weeks at a time, he's not that into you. Because again, why are we not communicating on a regular basis if we are trying to get to know each other, if we are building? So if a man is going ghost, why you going ghost? Like, why you can't keep it a buck and say what's going on or whatever it is? So if a man goes ghost for days or weeks at a time without speaking to you, you are probably about, you at the bottom of the roster, boo. So don't be letting him play in your face, okay? Another thing that another like little section that I had for this girl talk was that consistently reminds you that y'all are not together, but he wants to check you like he your man. It shows that he's really not that into you, nor do he wants to be with you, but he entertains you because he's bored. So with that being said, we gonna get down on nobody here, because for the rest of this year, going into the next year, I want my ladies to have abundance of happiness and a man who truly wants to spend time with them and truly is all about them. He should be obsessed with you, okay? But anywho, so another one I had is kind of goes into the first one that I just said, was he wants boyfriend slash husband perks, but he doesn't want the title. So meaning that he wants you to treat him and to do things like you did if you were his girlfriend or his wife. However, he doesn't want to give you the title of being his girlfriend or wife. So yeah, we already know how that go again. It's the whole cake and eat it too. Men have this thing of this idea that women are supposed to almost do this test run to show if they're worthy enough of being a significant other. But it's okay to do certain things to show, you know, to show those type of things of you being a good contender for a partner. However, don't be fooling yourself and don't be out here doing too much for a man who's doing too less. So yeah, another one is a title just a title? Meaning you have those men out here that always say, oh, I'm not big on titles, you know, that's just a title, I go off vibes. Cut him off, sis. He's not that into you. Because let's be real, so a man who really is into you and really want to be with you, he gonna lock you down, period, point blank. So we're not doing that. The whole mind games, them the same men that be talking about some marriage is just a piece of paper. Don't let that go over your head. For real, don't let that go over your head. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Yeah, okay. So yes, those are the things. So I would say is showing that he is not that into you is if he keeps reminding you that y'all are not together. He wants boyfriend or husband perks but gives no title. And 3, he acts like title does not mean anything. Okay. Next next section that I had was for courting. And if you know what courting is, it's just a guy and a girl dating, going out, doing things to spend time with each other, all that good stuff. So what I had for the first one is he's not that into you if he is not financially invested. We see all about girls, you know, women wanting men to break money, you know, how do you want to say it, give money and bags and all this other stuff, trips, all this other stuff. But however, it is some type of truth to it. If a man is not financially invested, it's just like, to me, he's just not that into you. Because I'm not saying that he has to go out and buy handbags every other month or every month, or give you stacks of money every week and stuff. And if he does, because those same men can still not be invested in you as well, because they can still be entertaining other women as well. So it's kind of like a toss in. But however, a man still who is truly interested and truly cares about you will financially invest in you, whether it is paying for dinner, whether it's paying for dinner or getting you, getting you things that you like, investing in something that you're interested in. Those are things that show that, to me, that a man, he has an interest and he cares to an extent about you. Because to be honest, a man not financially investing in you, he won't it's a problem. Even when it talks about money being spent, it's a problem. That's how you know when a man's not financially invested in you and he not into you, because it comes an issue. It comes an issue when you asking for the smallest things and it becomes a problem. Cut him loose, sis. You want somebody that don't mind financially giving to you. So yeah, I hope I'm saying it right. I'm not trying to come off as kind of, like that, because it's not like that, if you get what I'm saying. But however, you do want to have a spouse and a partner who is financially invested in you, period, point blank. You want somebody that wants to dine you, court you, not somebody who wants to have you pull up. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that no more. No more pull-ups, ladies, okay? I would say, and another thing is, to me, a man who doesn't financially invest in you doesn't see you as value. Don't let that go over your head. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is what I just kind of said in the first one I just said is he always wants to lay up in the house. He's not that into you. Why you don't want to take your girl outside? Why you don't want to go out and, you know, experience things together? He always want to lay up in the bed, lay in the house, watch you sit on the couch, play video games, or be in the house all the time. Like, he's not into you because, first of all, who you trying to hide? And second of all, why we ain't doing nothing? So it's just like, yeah, I would say that is a way to tell that if a guy's really into you, because you want to explore, do new things, go out, show each other off, not be in hiding in a dungeon. The thing is, it shows that a guy is not that interested in you is if he never wants to spend time, or he's never interested in getting to know you on a more personal level. Shows that a guy is not really that interested in you, because it's kind of like when conversations stay surface level, it's you don't really break down to who that person really is and what the things that they like, they don't like, and vice versa for both parties, both man and woman. Yeah, you just don't get to know those type of things when the surface level. It's kind of just very materialistic and very just what you see on the outside. And yeah, a guy should want to get to know you for who you are, things that you like, you don't like, things that you're interested in. So yeah, this is a no-brainer if he over-sexualizes you. We know that we have men out here who love to over-sexualize women, and I don't want to hear the women over-sexualize themselves. Women are allowed to do what they want to do, carry themselves how they want to carry themselves. Yes, there are certain things that kind of tip over things. However, that's another subject for another day. We're talking about how men love to over-sexualize women. Yeah, you don't want a man who just all he sees is just body and face. Like, he don't care about nothing else. He don't care about how you feel. He's not emotionally invested in how you feel, your thoughts, none of that. He's just invested in the physical. Everything that come out of his mouth is either you look good or he want to see what time out. So no, we don't want to be taking men seriously who are over sexualizing, because we all know that looks and the physical, it deplenishes over time. We all are not going to be young forever. We all we all age. Things, you're not going to look how you looked it in your 20s, and you just the outside is that's a small portion. It deteriorates over time. So you want somebody who is really into you, who likes you for you, and not just what you look like on the outside, of course. He's not that into you if you don't meet anybody in his personal life. Like, the only person you know is him. Why is that the only person you know? Even if it's beginning stages. We're not talking about if it's beginning stage and it's like, oh, because some men are slow when it comes to meeting like family, and that's fine. But if you ain't met a homeboy, if you ain't met like somebody, like, he's not that into you, period, point blank. Because why? That's weird. Like, what kind of energy is that? It's kind of giving, I'm hiding, this is a secret type of, like, you ain't met nobody, you just know him. It's kind of like he's a mystery. You see him on the accord of his accord, not your own. That's kind of weird to me. It's giving, I'm hiding you, or I got another life. So yeah, I would say that shows that a man is not that interested and not that into a woman, is if he is not very open and willing to, why is he not bringing you around? So yeah, I would say that as well. Some red flags that I did have as far as for this whole girl talk section is if he spends more time with his homeboys than he spends with you. he's not that into you. Is if he only wants sexual things from you. Like, that's all the conversation consists of. And if that's what you want, and let me put that out there, some things that women are comfortable with, and if that's what you're comfortable with, that's what you want, then have at it. But I'm talking to the girlies who we not letting men play in our face, and we not doing all that. So yeah, that I had is that he is not family or goal oriented. And this is kind of, I added this on here because I feel like a man who is not family oriented, in a sense, is not, to me personally, doesn't value really relationships in general. So because you should have some type of family oriented about you, even if your family's small. I'm not saying that you got to be this, oh, we big family, we get together, we do these big barks. You know, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, a man at most cares about his mother, and, you know, if his father's in his life, cares about his father, you know, his parents and stuff like that, siblings. But like, if you come across men who are just don't even care about that, don't expect too much. Like, don't expect too much from those type of men, because 9 times out of 10, they don't care about their mama, they don't care about you, baby. So don't even put yourself in that type of predicament. My last one that I had is that a red flag, and that too, on the same accord of him not being into it, is if he lies over small things, like the smallest things, like and it's just like, why you lying for? Like, it's so unattractive. Like, I get it, everybody, we've all told white lies, we've all maybe have spread the truth. But when you out here just lying just to be lying when it ain't even that deep, like, for instance, like, you ever met a guy and he just be lying, like, you didn't even care, you just asking and he lying, you just be, and you know he lying, but you don't, it's just like, yeah, if you lie about small things, you'll lie about the major things. And it's just like, to me, why you can't be honest? That's a red flag. So those are things that I feel like are things that showcase that a man is not interested in a woman. So ladies, make sure y'all looking out for these characteristics and these red flags that some of these men are out here are trying to put on game with some of you beautiful ladies. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this girl talk. If you would like to see more girl talk, more videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as follow your girl on Instagram at follow your girl on Instagram at the Dominique B, as well as on TikTok. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Show your girl some love and some support. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye, guys.
Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah.